What's up, Wealth Nation? My name is Carmen.
And I'm Darius.
And we are putting 20 minutes on the clock because today we are doing a new segment. We are talking about how we would invest $5,000, and we only have 20 minutes to talk about it. So we got to be clear, concise, and get our points across as fast as we possibly can. So, Darius, are you ready to answer the question?
Now, I don't think we necessarily have to worry about being fast. We just have to worry about being thorough, because I have a very short list of one in which I would invest $5,000.
Okay.
So what I would do with $5,000 is I would invest it in my biggest, baddest asset that I have, which is myself. Because if I want to do cryptocurrency, if I want to do stocks, if I want to do real estate, all that is information that I need to learn so that when I do have the real money, I don't lose it. Okay. Because $5,000, depending on how you want to invest in real estate, isn't a lot of money. But I can do real estate without any money.
Totally. So then are you thinking that you would use that for education purposes then?
I would really do a deep dive into what it is that I actually want, and then I would invest it into educating myself on a specific topic. Now, when I say specific, you need to be crystal clear on what you want to do, because every time you have a different idea and you need to educate yourself on something different, you basically have to start all over from scratch, start over from zero with your understanding and experience. Experience is really important when it comes to being successful in anything.
Absolutely. I agree with you. And I'm so glad that you said that. Clarity is huge, because we have been at the back of 20 lines because we have this great idea. We start over. We have another great idea. We start all over, and we forget about all the progress that we've made on this one topic. And then next thing you know, what is it? Shiny object syndrome.
Yes.
Something else comes up and we're like, oh, let's do that instead. We like that more. So to elaborate on clarity, how do you find clarity? You have to get specific and ask yourself, what is the fulfillment that you are willing to commit to? Fulfillment meaning, if I do real estate, am I committed to slinging a hammer? Am I committed to managing somebody slinging a hammer?
Yeah.
How does that feel right now? How does that feel long term? Do I want to be doing this on the beach? What are the things that I want to be doing when I think about financial freedom? Is that on the beach? So do I want to get calls from the contractor from the beach? And then you have to think about, the layers and whatnot that you have to build into the system to ensure that you can drink your pina colada on the beach in peace. So we didn't think about that. So that's why I want to talk about the clarity. What is it that you ultimately want for yourself? What do you want to do when you think about freedom? And now back into that and say, okay, what business can I maintain that will get me to this freedom?
Right. Now, what really, really helped us with understanding exactly what we don't want to do and getting clarity on what it is creating a vision board.
True.
By putting those pictures on whatever platform you have, be it on your desktop or on a poster board, is really important for you to see and understand what it is you want to accomplish for yourself and how you're going to go about accomplishing those things, because we spend most of our time working. That's not going to change when you are starting over and understanding something new for the very first time.
True.
So whatever you're understanding, it needs to be something that also is fulfilling to you, so that you can actually want to spend your time doing something, educating yourself.
Yeah. And to go back on the point of the vision board, if you don't know what a vision board is, it's basically a poster board of magazine cutouts in that way. Or you can use your desktop and look up Google Images or whatever it is. But if you're like, I want a six pack, then you go find somebody who you like on the internet, go look at their six pack, cut it out and put it on, that poster board. I want to go to Fiji, go print out your over the water bungalow, put that on your board. And then the point is you're compiling all these visuals so that your vision can be cemented through these visuals. If you want a Lamborghini, you put that bad boy on there, find the color, the trim that you want, and put that on there. And then you put your vision board in a place where you can see it every single day. And you take, 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, however long it is every single day, and look at each of the images that you see on your vision board so that you can continue to visualize the things that you want in your life.
What we get from using our vision board is we get to really basically reverse engineer what we're willing to do to get to those visions every day, what we are willing to do to get to that particular goal.
Absolutely. So let's break down this even further. So you said I have $5,000. If crypto is my thing, if real estate is my thing, if landscaping is my thing, whatever it is, I'm going to consume as much information as I possibly can so that I can start my business.
Right.
I assume that's what it is. Start my business on the right foot and get to where I need to get to so it can start paying me.
Right. You can't lose money investing in yourself. So if I only got $5,000, I'm going to make sure that that money is guaranteed, and educating myself on a particular topic that I'm very passionate about prevents me from losing my money. Any investment in myself is a good investment, period.
Yeah, I understand that. So walk me through a scenario, someone who's watching this video and they want to take away like right now. So step by step, like what would you start doing today? $5,000 right now, boom, in your account.
In my account, first thing I would do is basically work on my vision board and understand what I'm willing to do to get to my vision.
Okay.
And before I spend any money, I make sure I do all the data. Basically, well, in my understanding of research, I say I'm looking at the numbers. So I'm looking to see exactly what I'm passionate about, and I'll start from there. And I'll look at do an inventory on myself. What am I good at? Is it something that I can take this money from right now and make more money with it? If not, then I'm educating myself. I'm taking $5,000 and I'm investing it in education.
Okay.
Hands down.
I like that. All right. Well, that's easy. So that leaves us with a little bit of time as far as going into my segment and figuring out what exactly that I would do. And then we can wrap it all up in the end.
Yeah. So
right?
I should have asked you instead of you asking yourself. So Carmen, how would you invest $5,000? If $5,000 was on the table, how would you invest $5,000?
Okay. So I totally agree. I would invest in myself. I would do it slightly differently, where I would actually start a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Now, I know that's not necessarily an investment because you can start a YouTube channel free 99. There's no money involved in starting a YouTube channel. So I would take that $5,000 and put it up with the intention to invest into my YouTube channel for resources that I need so that I can continue to expand. Now, here's why I say start a YouTube channel is because of everything that we've learned from having a YouTube channel ourselves, and also all of the other businesses that we've dibbled and dabbled in. So the reason why I say YouTube is because every single person on this planet can start a YouTube channel. Now, all you have to do is, if you have a fear of getting in front of a camera, conquer that fear. That's the hardest thing about this YouTube thing. Not everyone can start a real estate business, nor should. Not everyone can get involved in crypto, nor should they. Not everyone can get involved in index funds and in the stock market, nor should they. So this is something that I say, if we're speaking to the masses, if we're speaking to the public right now, I would tell you to start a YouTube channel. Why? Because video is the future. When you think about it, you're watching us right now. How many other people did you watch before you got to our channel? How much time do you spend consuming information on YouTube? And think about it. It's not just for entertainment. You go to YouTube to learn about things, how to fix a toilet, how to fix my finances, how to find a girlfriend, whatever it is. We are always looking on YouTube or are led to YouTube in some way, shape, or form to find the information that we're looking for. So wrapping this all around, I say this because every single person in this world has a specific skill set or knowledge base, and you're probably getting paid for it right now.
Right.
So if you're a whiz in Excel, then you need to create a YouTube channel teaching people how to use Excel. A lot of times what people come to us and say is, Carmen and Darius, the market is saturated. There's no such thing as market saturation. That's just the BS that you make up in your head to keep you from getting started. What you need to be thinking about is if there's already people out there, that justifies that there is demand. Right? Think about all the burger joints that are out there. You think Burger King stopped because McDonald's and Five Guys and Joe Schmo's burgers were already out there? No, they were like, we're going to make burgers because people eat burgers.
Right.
So you need to think about that with anything that you do in business. There's no such thing as market saturation. Okay, so I start my YouTube channel about whatever knowledge base that I have or whatever skill set that I have with the intent to sell a product or service. Because here are some reasons why people get mixed up in this YouTube game is because they start YouTube and think that Google's just going to automatically start paying you crazy money. And that could happen for your channel, but it might not be likely. So I don't want you to bank on that, thinking that you can start this YouTube channel and make a ton of money banking on YouTube.
Right.
So you start a YouTube channel with the premise of having a product or service to sell. Now, let me put some context to this. For example, Darius and I, our YouTube channel is all about money.
Right.
How to manage your money, how to make more money, how to be better with money. We have freebies out there where we just created a digital document, a PDF document where it said, 52 ways to learn how to own your own lifestyle. That's free. That's something we can provide to somebody. And that's information that we had right here. And if the information isn't readily available, that's what we have Google for. You can get all of the information that you need that you feel like will help serve someone and give it out. The service that we sell is we sell policies. So we sit here and provide massive value to our audience, teach them how they should use their policies. And then every now and then somebody raises their hand and say, hey, can you set me up with one? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's what we do.
Now, starting a YouTube channel is free.
Yes.
How would you spend the $5,000? How would you invest the $5,000 so that you can make more money?
Got it. So as my YouTube channel starts gaining more and more popularity, I would invest in technology. I would invest in equipment. So when I say technology, maybe there's some subscriptions that I need to buy that's going to help get my products and services out there. So ClickFunnels, for example. Do I need landing pages? Do I need microphones? Do I need cameras? You don't need any of this to start out, but as you start gaining popularity and momentum, you are going to want to start fine-tuning some things.
Yeah, being an influencer is very lucrative. Also, affiliate marketing, when you talk about ClickFunnels, or you talk about just having links on your channel and people clicking on it, and if they, Amazon links, that's very lucrative, where you can make money doing. So what you're saying is, once you establish your YouTube channel, then you would take that funds and invest in those products or education around those products.
Correct. Yeah. And additionally, not even just the products too, I would probably invest in a little bit of education. So do I need to take a marketing class? Do I need to take storytelling classes? Do I need to take a camera class? Yeah. And what do I need to take a lighting class, a sound class, whatever it is, so that you can make sure that as you're enhancing your channel, which is your business at the end of the day, you need to take it as serious as a business. You are improving every single step of the way. So that's why I say I wouldn't start out investing any money just yet. Start my channel, get off the ground, and as we see the demand is coming in, then I would be like, okay, maybe I'll get a camera now. Maybe I'll get a different mic. Maybe I'll get some more lighting. Maybe I'll start this class or this class, but also knowing that the majority of the information that you need out there is free.
Right. And when I think about how we started, we just got microphones recently. Our sound wasn't as good as it is now.
Yeah.
But we started off with our cell phone and a $20 lapel microphone.
Yes.
We didn't invest anything into our YouTube channel. We were actually doing the edits ourselves. Now, once we got further along and we started getting some funds from YouTube, we then used those funds from YouTube to put back into our business. Exactly. None of the money came out of our pocket to do anything that you're seeing in front of you.
Exactly. And something, I'm glad that you said that. All the money that Google pays us for our YouTube channel has been reinvested back into the business as far as, staff and whatever it is, so that we can continue to make sure we can make videos.
Right.
So it's really, really amazing thing that you can do these days, where you can create videos and somehow you can get paid from it. And the reason why I say, again, going back to starting a YouTube channel, is because I feel like everyone has this notion that in order for me to make money, I all of a sudden have to spend a ton of money.
Right.
And I say this because it's completely contrary to what we believe, that we can start for free, which is what we did. We used our iPhone and we spent $20 on a lapel mic, and we sat in front of a window so that we could have some lighting.
Right.
And we made as many videos as we possibly could, and we did as much research as we could for free on Google to understand how can we rank and how can we become visible, because a lot of times people just start a YouTube channel and think their stuff is just going to be out there.
Right.
But you have to understand there is some strategy to this. So once you get in the game, in the know, and understand how you can grow your channel, then at that point, as you see it coming in, again, like I said before, I would just start investing in better equipment and technology to make my channel look better.
Nice. So from both of us, what I said is education. If you want to invest in real estate, cryptocurrency, whatever it is under the sun, you need to educate yourself on that particular topic. And then what you said is start a YouTube channel, become an influencer or affiliate marketer. Once you establish yourself as a personality, then you invest in equipment. You invest in education about how to create a funnel, things of that nature.
Exactly. And you know what? As you say that, bringing it together, at the end of the day, we are all marketers. Regardless if we have a YouTube channel or we have a gardening business. How are we going to get people into our gardening business? We have to market. So that's why I keep going back to YouTube. Because
how do you get a job? You have
to market yourself. Yeah. That resume
is your marketing tool.
Is your marketing tool. So that's why I keep going back to YouTube, because at the end of the day, when you think about it, we have to market everything that we do.
Right.
And so why not have a platform that allows you to just market to every single person in this world, whoever can have a cell phone device or have internet access, they can see the products and services that you have out there. So if you're going to market, you might as well market to the world instead of in a silo.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
That's my thought.
Yeah, I really like that idea, because it not only is it something that we're already doing, one thing that we like to do on this channel is only talk about things that we've done ourselves personally.
Yeah.
So that just falls in line with being able to have a YouTube channel or an idea and talk about the things that you've personally done and monetize it.
Exactly. Now we're coming up on our 20 minutes. Do you have any closing words, sir?
Just the closing words I have is it's really important for you to do your research and due diligence and take inventory of the stuff that you're currently good at. Take inventory of the stuff that you are trying to just make money from, so that you can understand what type of education you need, because the last thing you want to do is lose money. You don't lose money when you invest in yourself. You become better. Becoming better is a ROI on itself. Now,
love that.
If you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, let's take stocks, for example. If you don't know anything about stocks and you just invest your money in the stock market, there's a good possibility that you can lose that $5,000.
Yeah.
So it's very important to educate ourselves first before spending money.
And what I want to end on is clarity. Regardless of whatever it is that you decide to do, you have to make sure you understand what you're about to get yourself into.
Yeah.
And don't let anyone persuade you or influence you to get involved in something, because that's where you can lose money. That's where you can be working for someone else instead of for yourself. So a lot of the times we always say it always comes from within. There's something that's gnawing at you. There's something that you know that you love to do, that you enjoy to do, that you always find yourself doing subconsciously.
Right.
And invest in that, cultivate that, because that's what you kind of always fall back into doing. So do that, and don't waste your time on trying to do what everyone else says that you should do, because if that was the case, then you would have been doing that already.
Right. And I want to bring everybody's attention to the fact that most of the time on our channel, we're talking about infinite banking and whole life insurance. And we did not say at all to invest in a whole life insurance policy with that $5,000, because insurance is not an investment. Yes. It wouldn't even come up into this conversation. Insurance is not an investment. Infinite banking is a tool that you can use to invest, but it isn't the investment itself.
And additionally, you need to have cash flow coming in to be able to afford those premiums.
Right.
So that's why we say start a business, get cash flow coming in. And then at that point, when you have the cash flow, then click on the link below so that you can learn more about infinite banking and how to maximize your funds so that you can continue to create that financial freedom for yourself.
Right. And also hit the link in the bottom left corner so that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, because most of the people watching our channel isn't subscribed.
70% of you guys, it's free. Let's go ahead. We'll wait. We have 30 seconds. Ready, go. All right. So that's it. We are up for time as far as this 20 minutes goes. Darius, how do you feel like this went?
I think it went well.
All right. Yeah, I definitely think we should do more and just get better as time goes.
It was a little bit of off the cuff for me, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, engineer, he needs a plan. He needs a whole plan. So you did really good, babe.
So let us know in the comments how you like this segment and how we actually gave you the information.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something that we should continue doing?
Exactly.
Or scrap?
And since we're on the topic of creating cash flow and what we should do with our money, check out our next video where we talk about passive income.
Remember to own your own lifestyle,
or someone else will.